Hi guys, what's going on? What time is it? I don't even know because there's sweet potatoes in my oven, so I can't tell what time it is right now. But I'm gonna guess it's like in the 11 o'clock-ish range. And I am here because, we needed to talk per usual. Hey Michelle, what's going on? I'm gonna rush you guys down. You're here hanging out with me in my kitchen. I was just getting ready to cut up some peppers and start making a chili. So let's have a little chat, shall we? I'm gonna put you down and just lean into this because it's easier than holding the phone. Hi, how are you? What's going on? Give me some thumbs up, give me some hellos. We need to have a quick little chat. I'm gonna tell you how this came up, and I wanna share a little bit of a moment from my morning. So first of all, it's day 9 of 365. It's day 9. So if you're joining me, hello. It's day 9 of 365. Are you on track? What's going on? Are you aligning to what you decided that you wanted for 2019? Hey, Barbara, how are you? Because I've been finding it really helpful. I've never looked at it this way before, but I've been starting to look at it exactly how I've been popping on. Day 1, day 4, day 9, right? Because it really helps to show you that you have all these days and you have all these choices. And if for any reason you fall off at any point, just recommit, because recommitment is a thing. So the more important thing that I want to say is, one of the things that creeps up for people, and this, by the way, you're on track and you're focused. Sweet. Because right now in this second to third week is when shit gets a little wonky when it comes to you really following through. And, you come out of the gate and you're like, yeah. And it's around this time, which is why I want to have this little chat, that old habits and default stuff can start to come up. Which is why I want you to start to be really, really aware of yourself and your thoughts and what's going on. And one of the things I hear most frequently is, I just don't have the time. I'm just so busy. And you know what? I realized that I was blocking myself, and I was about to get into a sabotage over something that I chose for this year, right? So big things are happening. And not just for me, for you guys too. Okay, 2019 energetically, numerically has a lot of energy with it, and this is a big year where you can really, really access anything that you want to call towards you. It's going to happen. So be super, super aware of what you're creating with that gorgeous inner power of yours, because as you guys know, you're always creating something. So you better get on purpose and fast. So with all of this great stuff, I had realized one of my historical sabotages, one of my upper limits, was when I would get close to getting to the next level of success or the next level of whatever I was going after, I would start to not take care of myself as much physically. I'm very active, I'm very healthy for the most part, but I would do just late night eating like shit, or skipping days of moving my body, and creating a lethargy and a lack of energy and a mental obsession about how bad I felt that, I didn't move. So it was almost like my sabotage became, I can put my, if I put my energy into the fact that I'm not moving and it's like my mental consumption is about like, oh my God, and now I'm not working out, right? And then you start to spin out because we're all doing this work, okay? All of us, and you're never done. So my point is in realizing and acknowledging in myself, okay, I know that to continue to expand and go where I am going, what's already waiting for me, I am committed to moving through that upper limit and not sabotaging myself. So I'm going to make choices and be in alignment to that by, number 1, running my mind like a beast, which is something I do, and that's what I teach people how to do, right? And honoring my worth and loving myself, which is the other thing that we get to do together. But also really taking a look at a day-by-day moments of what choices are going down, right? So last night, I'm talking to my husband about the fact that yesterday was just a busy day and I didn't food prep, and I'm eating the way that I want to eat so that I can maximize my energy, my mental focus, feel fabulous, not have any opportunity to be consumed by when you're not taking care of yourself. Let's just also be clear here. You're going to feel like shit. When you're not moving your body, when you're not eating nutritiously, when you're skipping 8 hours of eating, You're going to feel lethargic and your energy is going to be low. And I don't care how good you are. You could be the best person at whatever it is you do. You won't be able to show up fully and expand and continue to get to that next level, right? So taking care of ourselves fundamentally is part of this deal too. Sludge fest, right? Exactly. So the point of my story is, last night I'm having a conversation with my husband about it, and I went into yes, you know what? I just have so much on my plate, right? You guys, don't listen to a thought you think, right? Check yourself. This is what being your own observer looks like. And I went into the story. Well, I'm just, I've got so much on my plate. I can't be the one that is responsible to make food or do the food prep or whatever, and I need you to lead and all this bullshit because I was just doing one of these, like stopping my, and then when I woke up this morning and, I just woke to my own bullshit and I was like, you know what, Trey? No, it's day 9 of 365. What is your priority? My priority is being at the end of 2019, standing in everything that I know is sitting there waiting for me. And part of that means showing up and taking care of myself and making the choices that I need to make to be in that space, right? Right. So today, after I, worked out, I had a small window, and this is where the real story comes in, right? You always have time. Cut the shit on you don't have time, okay? Because none of your achievement, choice, moving things forward issues are because you don't have time. It's because you're not connecting to your priorities and then choosing what you need to do to have that priority be met. Okay? So if you are somebody, I'm going to sit down because it's hard to lean right now. If you are somebody who is, I don't have enough time, I'm so busy, you need to cut that shit out because, sorry, this is just a weird lighting. It's going to continue to block you, right? I'm moving one more time, so just deal with me because I want you guys to be able to see my face. Okay, fabulous. So you have time. You have all the time you need. You are time. That's the truth. And what it comes down to is deciding or reflecting back on what did I decide for 2019 and what are my priorities? And I ran to the grocery store, right? I had a 10 o'clock call with my book coach, who, by the way, it's just so amazing. It's going to be so great, and I'm so excited. But I had literally like a 35-minute window. And in that 35-minute window, I could have said, oh, I'm going to do this instead or that. And I was like, nope, get your ass up, get to the grocery store, buy the shit that you need, come home, and bang it out. Okay, because the other thing we do when we are living in a disempowering time story is you create that reality. So you don't just get shit done in the short window that it actually takes. You procrastinate or belabor, or you analyze it a little bit more, or you screw around on social media, or you just do these things that are total time sucks, right? Like, be on it. You know where you're trying to go. You have all the time in the world. Manage things through priority, not time, right? And connect to, where am I going? Oh, okay, great. So got up, right? I'm going to check your comments in a second. And literally ran out the door, banged it out, unpacked the groceries, filled up my cup of coffee, sat right down in front of the computer, 9:59, right? Because you guys, nothing takes as long as you think it takes, which is a whole nother conversation. Right? Let me know if this is resonating with you, right? Like, you have a window of time, but you think you need so much more time to do everything that you need to do, but you don't. This is a priority. Ooh, I have a window. Access that window. 30 minutes at a time, 15 minutes at a time. Run out, get it done. You'll feel fantastic, right? So what is my point? My point is, it's day 9 of 365, okay? Where are you at? My other point is, I don't have time is such bullshit. It's huge victim, imprisoned mind bullshit. And I want you to stop using that language immediately. Yeah, you know me, I always give you something. So here's what you're going to say instead. If you find yourself not doing things because of time, that's clearly not a priority for me right now. I'm choosing that that's not a priority for me right now. That's it. Okay? No more, I don't have time. I'm just so busy. okay? Because it's fucking you over. You're literally getting in your own way by having that kind of relationship with time, and you're creating it, and then you end up making that story true because of the way that your mind works, because you'll always make yourself true. So your behavior will always match your thinking. Therefore, you'll always be able to say, see, I'm just so busy, I have no time. Okay? You have time. The question is, what are your priorities? Who do you want to be? What do you want to feel? And what are you bringing and calling in and creating in this 2019? And what are you choosing that's bringing you closer to that? Because we can come out of the gate and set all of these magnificent intentions, and you can vision board yourself till you're blue in the face, and you can watch me live all week. But it comes down to, right? What are you choosing each and every single day? The big dreams are achieved and actualized through the actions and the choices every single day. It's the small stuff behind the scenes that makes you go, oh my God, look at what I just created, or look at what that person just did, right? So let me pause and let me take a look at what you guys have to say. Stacy, I want to know why you went like this in your, oh, look, I picked off my blue nail polish. That's also a habit of mine. You guys want to know that? I paint my nails, and then when I sit and work, I pick my nail polish off. Fun little factoid. So Stacy, what was this emoji about? Great choice. Got to feel your body. Amen. Thank you. You're so right. You're welcome. That's clearly not a priority for me right now. Yes, that's the language. Worse. I have time and I haven't done shit. All right. Great. So what do you want to do about it? What do you want to do about it? Right? And for those of you who aren't in, if you're a woman listening to me right now, if you're not in the Worthy Woman Revolution, you need to get in there, because today, I see you. Yes, got it. Today is Why I'm Awesome Wednesday. Because on Wednesdays, we praise ourselves, because it's critically important to your best life, to loving yourself, your self-esteem, to taking action, all that good stuff. So if you're not there, click, I will let you in the group. It's a private group, and then you can come and praise yourself. Because my Why I'm Awesome Wednesday is I observed my bullshit, right? Right? Last night I was like, I can't, I'm busy. We've got kids, I've got the book, I'm doing a choice experiments coming up, all this stuff, clients, like, no. You have time for what you prioritize and what's important to you. And you always actually can get things done in a far shorter window than what you believe it takes for you to get things done in. Okay? So Why I'm Awesome Wednesday is I accessed that. I called my shit. I made a new choice. And I went and bought the stuff that I needed to fuel my body so that I could not go into an old limiting upper limit self-sabotage, so that I could get to the end of this year and meet what is waiting for me. Okay? So there you go. Barbara, I just made 2 meals while watching you. Yeah, girl, inspired me. Sweet. And Stacy, time to tell a better story. Amen, sister. So that's it. I'm going to let you guys go. I am going to go take this little tiny window I have before my next client, and I'm going to bang out a chili in the crock pot. Whoop, whoop. And I love you guys. So observe yourself, call your bullshit, make new choices, and don't you dare ever say, I don't have time ever again. Instead, you can start saying, that is not a priority for me. And I'm curious what starts to shift as a result of that. All right, treat yourself well.